and welcome everybody. This is TP Gaming coming to you from Canada. We are here at the Vancouver International Airport. Welcome, welcome, and welcome. We have a hopefully interesting session for you today. As we are looking down here at the airport, we have a runway 08 left on your right hand side, from the top right to the bottom right, and on the left hand side you usually have runway 08 right. However, 08 right today, that is this runway here, is closed for maintenance. That is our handicap today. So today we will have to use the very rarely used and the unusual runway. That's this one here. That is the runway 13 into this direction. And we will have our arrivals on runway 08 left out of that direction. So there shouldn't be any crossing interferences. You'll see a lot of planes on the ground. Quite a few of them will be moved about. So I hope you guys will enjoy. I've already started this session. We're still at 0 points, but we can see there's going to be arrivals coming in by the minute. And we already have the first aircrafts moving about. So yeah, let's unpause, and I hope you shall enjoy this session. Thank you for tuning in, and welcome to all you new subscribers. Welcome to all you silent viewers, and to all you subscribers. Thank you very, very much for tuning in, and please enjoy. Pesco 757, runway 13, line up and wait.
Runway 13, line up and wait. Pasco 757. Ground. WestJet 136, request taxi runway 13.
WestJet 136, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, WestJet 136.
So we got our first arrivals coming in there as well.
Request pushback.
WestJet 1874, pushback approved, expect runway 13.
Ground, 13 pushback approved, WestJet 1874.
Plenty of aircrafts moving already. Let's get them all
Ground.
up in the air.
Jazz 8196, request taxi runway 13.
Jazz 8196, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Jazz 8196.
Pesco 757, wind is 268 at 2 knots, runway 13 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 13 cleared for takeoff, Pasco 757.
Usually this
Tower,
runway only
American
gets used
226 inbound runway 08
in
left.
extreme cross winds. Pesco 869, runway 13, line up and wait.
Runway 13, line up and wait, Pasco 869er.
Encore 3331, runway 08 left, clear to land, wind is 268 at 2 knots.
Runway 08 left, clear to land, Encore 3331.
Ground, Compass 5710, request pushback.
Compass 5710, pushback approved, expect runway 13.
Ground, 13 pushback approved, Compass 5710.
So we got lots of movements here on the ground already. Let's check it out. Got some jazz action here. Got some aircrafts lining up in the back there. Pesco 869, wind is 268 at 2 knots, runway 13 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 13 cleared for takeoff, Pasco 869er.
WestJet 1882, runway 13, line up and wait.
Runway 13, line up and wait, WestJet 1882.
Pesco 757, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Pasco 757.
Ground, WestJet 1874, request taxi runway 13.
WestJet 1874, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, WestJet 1874.
Unfortunately, this FedEx
Ground,
flight
WestJet 688, request
will not be
pushback.
able to depart of runway
Tower,
13.
Jazz
It will have
8214
to go
inbound
off
runway 08
left, which means
Ground,
it most
Pasco
probably will have
563,
to wait
request pushback.
quite a long time to finally be able to take off because of the tight incoming arrivals. Encore 3108, runway 08 left, clear to land, wind is 268 at 2 knots.
Runway 08 left, cleared to land. Encore 3108.
WestJet 1882, wind is 268 at 2 knots, runway 13 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 13 cleared for takeoff, WestJet 1882.
WestJet 136, runway 13, line up and wait.
Runway 13 line up and wait. WestJet 136.
Pesco 563, pushback approved, expect runway 13.
Ground, 13 pushback approved. Pasco 563.
WestJet 688, pushback approved, expect runway 13.
Ground, 13 pushback approved. WestJet 688.
Got a huge giant coming in here.
Ground, Compass 5710 request taxi
The
runway 13.
Dream Lifter, the giant
Ground, WestJet
3371 Heavy.
1852 request pushback.
WestJet 1852, pushback approved, expect runway 13.
Ground, 13 pushback approved. WestJet 1852.
Encore 3331, taxi to terminal via Mike Juliet.
Taxi to terminal via Mike 8 Juliet. Encore 3331.
Encore 3331, taxi to terminal via Mike Juliet.
Taxi to terminal via Mike Juliet. Encore 3331.
Pesco 869er, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good afternoon. Pasco 869er.
WestJet 1882, contact departure.
Contact departure. Goodbye. WestJet 1882.
Giant 3371 Heavy, runway 08 left, clear to land, wind is 267 at 2 knots. There's our Dream Lifter.
Runway 08 left cleared to land. Giant 3371 Heavy.
So we will just stay
Tower.
focused on that
United
one for a little
829er
second.
inbound runway 08 left.
WestJet 136, wind is 267 at 2 knots, runway 13 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 13 cleared for takeoff. WestJet 136.
Jazz 819er 6, runway 13 line up and wait.
Runway 13 line up and wait. Jazz 819er 6. Ground. Jazz 8242 request pushback. Ground. Pasco 563 request taxi runway 13.
Pesco 563, continue taxi.
Say again. Pasco 563.
Pesco 563, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Pasco 563. Tower. Air Canada 557 inbound runway 08 left.
There's the Encore, just getting off the runway there. So let's undo this and concentrate on our other stuff. American 2263, runway 08 left, clear to land, wind is 267 at 2 knots.
Ground, WestJet 1852 request taxi runway 13.
WestJet 1852, continue taxi.
Runway 08 left cleared to land. American 2263.
Compass 5710, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, WestJet 1852.
Continue taxi. Compass 5710.
Jazz 819er 6, wind is 267 at 2 knots, runway 13 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 13 cleared for takeoff. Jazz 819er 6.
Encore 3108, taxi to terminal via Mike Juliet.
Taxi to terminal via Mike Juliet. Encore 3108.
WestJet 1874, runway 13 line up and wait.
Runway 13 line up and wait. WestJet 1874.
Giant 3371 Heavy, taxi to apron via Mike Victor Hotel Delta.
Taxi to apron via Mike Victor Hotel Delta. Giant 3371 Heavy.
Jazz 8214, runway 08 left, clear to land, wind is 267 at 2 knots.
Runway 08 left cleared to land. Jazz 8214. Ground. WestJet 688 request taxi runway 13.
WestJet 688, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. WestJet 688.
Jazz 8242, pushback approved, expect runway 13.
Ground. 13 pushback approved. Jazz 8242. Ground. Encore 7087 request pushback.
WestJet 136, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good afternoon. WestJet 136.
WestJet 1874, wind is 267 at 2 knots, runway 13 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 13 cleared for takeoff. WestJet 1874.
Pesco 563, runway 13 line up and wait.
Runway 13 line up and wait. Pasco 563.
Encore 7087, pushback approved, expect runway 13.
Ground. 13 pushback approved. Encore 7087. Tower. Air Transat 119er inbound runway 08 left.
Jazz 819er 6, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good afternoon. Jazz 819er 6. Ground. Jazz 8572 request pushback.
Jazz 8572, pushback approved, expect runway 13.
Ground, 1 tree pushback approved, Jazz 8572.
Very, very busy afternoon here in Vancouver, as you guys can see. I hope you enjoy this hard and heavy
Tower,
schedule.
Jazz 819er inbound runway 08 left.
Pasco 563, wind is 267 at 2 knots, runway 13 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 13 cleared for takeoff, Pasco 563.
WestJet 1852, runway 13, line up and wait.
Runway 13 line up and wait, WestJet 1852.
American 2263, taxi to terminal via Sierra.
Taxi to terminal via Sierra, American 2263. Ground, Jazz 8187 request pushback.
WestJet 1874, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good afternoon, WestJet 1874.
United 829, runway 08 left, clear to land, wind is 266 at 2 knots.
Runway 08 left cleared to land, United 829er. Ground, Jazz 8242 request taxi runway 13.
Jazz 8242, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Jazz 8242.
So is he going to get past the, easy boy, don't stuff this up. How's our WestJet there? He's almost ready. Jazz 8242, hold position.
Hold position, Jazz 8242.
WestJet 1852, wind is 266 at 2 knots, runway 13 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 13 cleared for takeoff, WestJet 1852.
WestJet 688, runway 13, line up and wait.
Runway 13 line up and wait, WestJet 688.
Pasco 568, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Pasco 563.
Air Canada 557, runway 08 left, clear to land, wind is 266 at 2 knots.
Runway 08 left cleared to land, Air Canada 557. Tower, Jazz 8846 inbound runway 08 left. Ground, Encore 7087 request taxi runway 13.
Encore 7087, continue taxi.
Say again, Encore 7087.
Encore 7087, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Encore 7087.
Jazz 8242, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Jazz 8242.
Jazz 8187, pushback approved, expect runway 13.
Unable taxi, request detailed taxi instructions, Jazz 8187.
Jazz 8187, pushback approved, expect runway 13 at Hotel 4.
Ground, 13 at Hotel 4 pushback approved, Jazz 8187.
Jazz 8219, pushback approved, expect runway 13.
Unable pushback, will advise when ready, Jazz 8219er.
United 829, taxi to terminal via Sierra.
Taxi to terminal via Sierra, United 829er.
Jazz 8214, taxi to terminal via Mike Juliet.
Taxi to terminal via Mike Juliet, Jazz 8214.
Look at all this, all here,
Ground,
everything is
Jazz
happening in the
8219er
middle
request
here.
pushback.
Jazz 8219, pushback approved, expect runway 13.
Ground, 13 pushback approved, Jazz 8219er.
Giant 3371, heavy, hold position.
Hold position, Giant Tree 371 Heavy.
WestJet 1852, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, WestJet 1852.
Air Transat 119, runway 08 left, clear to land, wind is 266 at 2 knots.
Runway 08 left cleared to land, Air Transat 119er.
Hello the night, how are you today?
Ground, Jazz 8572 request taxi runway 13.
WestJet 688, wind is 266 at 2 knots, runway 13 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 13 cleared for takeoff, WestJet 688.
Compass 5710, runway 13, line up and wait.
Runway 13 line up and wait, Compass 5710.
Ground,
Jazz
Pasco
8572,
615
continue
request
taxi.
pushback. Continue taxi, Jazz 8572.
Encore 3326, he's not ready yet.
Ground,
By far.
Pasco 219er request pushback.
Pasco 219, pushback approved, expect runway 13.
Unable taxi, request detailed taxi instructions, Pasco 219er.
Pasco 219, pushback approved, expect runway 13 at Hotel 4.
Ground, 13 at Hotel 4 pushback approved, Pasco 219er.
Air Canada 557, taxi to terminal via Mike Juliet.
Taxi to terminal via Mike Juliet, Air Canada 557.
Jazz 8199, runway 08 left, clear to land, wind is 266 at 2 knots.
Runway 08 left, clear to land, Jazz 8199er.
Jazz 8214, hold short of taxiway Juliet Bravo.
Hold short of taxiway Juliet Bravo, Jazz 8214.
WestJet was 688, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, WestJet 688.
Compass 5710, wind is 266 at 2 knots, runway 13 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 13 cleared for takeoff. Compass 5710.
On course 7087, runway 13 line up and wait.
Runway 13 line up and wait, Encore 7087. Tower, Jazz 8117 inbound runway 08 left. Ground, Encore tree 26 request pushback.
Jazz 8079, pushback approved, expect runway 13.
Unable pushback, will advise when ready, Jazz 8079er.
Encore 3326, pushback approved, expect runway 13.
Unable taxi, request detailed taxi
Encore
instructions,
3326, pushback
3326.
approved, expect runway 13 at Hotel 4.
Ground, 13 at Hotel 4 pushback approved, Encore tree 26.
Giant 3371 heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Giant Tree 371 Heavy.
Ground, Jazz 8187 request taxi runway 13.
Jazz 8187, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Jazz 8187.
Jazz 8846, runway 08 left, clear to land, wind is 265 at 2 knots.
Runway 08 left cleared to land, Jazz 8846.
Compass 5710, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good afternoon. Compass 5710.
What a heavy schedule
Tower,
we got here, folks.
Encore tree 2908 inbound runway 08 left.
Transat 119, taxi to terminal via Mike Juliet Hotel.
Taxi to terminal via Mike Juliet Hotel, Air Transat 119er.
Encore 7087, wind is 265 at 2 knots, runway 13 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 13 cleared for takeoff, Encore 7087.
So, come
Ground,
on, folks.
Jazz 8219er request taxi runway 13. Ground, Jazz 8079er request pushback.
Jazz 8219, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Jazz 8219er. Tower, WestJet 2057 inbound runway 08 left.
WestJet 1864, pushback approved, expect runway 13.
Unable pushback, will advise when ready, WestJet 1864.
Jazz 8242, runway 13, line up and wait.
Runway 13 line up and wait, Jazz 8242.
Jazz 8219, hold position.
Hold position, Jazz 8219er.
Come on, Pesco.
Ground, Pasco 219er request taxi runway 13.
Pasco 219, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Pasco 219er.
Jazz 8214, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Jazz 8214.
Jazz 8117, wind is, it doesn't work.
Say again,
Jazz
Jazz
8117,
8117.
runway 08 left, clear to land, wind is 265 at 2 knots.
Runway 08 left cleared to land, Jazz 8117. Ground, WestJet 1864 request pushback.
Jazz 8199, taxi to terminal via Mike Juliet.
Taxi to terminal via Mike Juliet, Jazz 8199er.
Jazz 8219, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Jazz 8219er.
Jazz 8214, hold short of taxiway Lima.
Hold short of taxiway Lima, Jazz 8214.
Jazz 8242, wind is 265 at 2 knots, runway 13 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 13 cleared for takeoff, Jazz 8242.
Encore 7087, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Encore 7087.
Jazz 8846, taxi to terminal via Mike Juliet.
Taxi to terminal via Mike Juliet, Jazz 8846.
Come on, Encore 3326,
Tower,
I need
Jazz
you out of there.
8080 inbound runway 08 left.
Come on, come on, come on.
Ground, Encore 3326 request taxi runway 13.
Encore 3326, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Encore 3326.
Jazz 8572, runway 13, line up and wait.
Runway 13 line up and wait, Jazz 8572.
Pasco 615, pushback approved, expect runway 13.
Ground, 13 pushback approved, Pasco 615.
Oh,
Ground,
he needs to go
WestJet
right in there.
186 request pushback.
Jazz 8079, pushback approved, expect runway 13.
Ground, 13 pushback approved, Jazz 8079er.
Encore 32908, runway 08 left, clear to land, wind is 265 at 2 knots.
Runway 08 left clear to land, Encore 32908.
Jazz 8265, pushback approved, expect runway 13. Are you ready?
Unable
Nope.
pushback, will advise when ready, Jazz 8265.
WestJet 186, pushback approved, expect runway 13.
Ground, 13 pushback approved, WestJet 186.
WestJet 1864, pushback approved, expect runway 13.
Ground, 13 pushback approved, WestJet 1864.
Jazz 8572, wind is 265 at 2 knots, runway 13 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 13 cleared for takeoff, Jazz 8572.
Jazz 8572, Jazz 8187, runway 13. Jazz 8187, runway 13, line up and wait.
Runway 13, Jazz 8187.
Jazz 8117, taxi to terminal via Mike Juliet.
Runway 13 line up and wait, Jazz 8187. Taxi to terminal via Mike Juliet, Jazz 8117.
WestJet 2057, runway 08 left, clear to land, wind is 265 at 2 knots.
Runway 08 left clear to land, WestJet 2057. Ground, Jazz 8265 request pushback.
Jazz 8265, pushback approved, expect runway 13.
Ground, 13 pushback approved, Jazz 8265.
Jazz 8846, hold short of taxiway Juliet Bravo.
Hold short of taxiway Juliet Bravo, Jazz 8846.
Jazz 8187, wind is 265 at 2 knots, runway 13 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 13 cleared for takeoff, Jazz 8187.
Pesco 219, runway 13, line up and wait.
Runway 13 line up and wait, Pasco 219er.
Pesco, Jazz 8242, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Jazz 8242.
Jazz 8572, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Jazz 8572.
Okay, you folks, come on, move it out.
Tower, Jazz 852 inbound runway 08 left. Ground, Air Canada 246 request pushback.
Jazz 8080, runway 08 left, clear to land, wind is 264 at 2 knots.
Runway 08 left clear to land, Jazz 8080. Tower, Sunwing 282 inbound runway 08 left.
Come on, Pesco 615.
Ground, Pasco 119er request pushback. Ground, Pasco 615 request taxi runway 13.
Pesco 615, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Pasco 615. Tower, Air North 545 inbound runway 08 left.
This is...
Ground, Jazz 8079er request taxi runway 13.
Did I get penalized for that?
Ground, WestJet 1864 request taxi runway 13.
Fortunately not. Jazz 8187, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Jazz 8187.
Jazz 8079, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Jazz 8079er.
Encore 32908, taxi to terminal via Mike Juliet.
Taxi to terminal via Mike Juliet, Encore 32908. Ground, WestJet 186 request taxi runway 13.
Pasco 219, wind is 264 at 2 knots, runway 13 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 13 cleared for takeoff, Pasco 219er. Tower, Cathay 888 heavy inbound runway 08
Jazz
left.
8219. Jazz 8219, runway 13, line up and wait.
Runway
Folks,
13 line up and wait, Jazz 8219er.
folks here at Twitch at the moment, I cannot answer anything in the chat. As you can see, it's very busy here. WestJet 2057, taxi to terminal via Mike Juliet.
Taxi to terminal via Mike Juliet, WestJet 2057.
Jazz 8214, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Jazz 8214.
WestJet 2057, he's got his orders. Jazz 8523, runway 08 left, clear to land, wind is 264 at 3 knots.
Runway 08 left clear to land, Jazz 8523.
WestJet 1864, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, WestJet 1864.
WestJet 186, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, WestJet 186.
Air Canada 246, pushback approved, expect runway 13.
Ground,
WestJet
13 pushback
2057,
approved,
continue
Air Canada
taxi.
246. Continue taxi, WestJet 2057.
Pasco 219er, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Pasco 219er.
Jazz 8219er, wind is 264 at 3 knots, runway 13 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 13 cleared for takeoff, Jazz 8219er.
Pasco 119er, pushback approved, expect runway 13.
Ground, 13 pushback approved, Pasco 119er.
Encore 3326, runway 13, line up and wait.
Runway 13 line up and wait, Encore 3326.
Jazz 8080, taxi to terminal via Mike Juliet.
Tower, Air Canada 309er heavy inbound runway 08 left.
Sunwing 282, runway 08 left, clear to land, wind is 264 at 3 knots.
Taxi to terminal via Mike Juliet, Jazz 8080.
Jazz 8080, continue taxi.
Runway 08 left cleared to land, Sunwing 282. Continue taxi, Jazz 8080.
Jazz 8846, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Jazz 8846.
Jazz 8265, pushback approved, expect runway 13.
Ground, 13 pushback approved, Jazz 8265.
Encore 3326, wind is 264 at 3 knots, runway 13 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 13 cleared for takeoff, Encore 3326.
Jazz 8523, taxi to terminal via Mike Juliet.
Taxi to terminal via Mike Juliet, Jazz 8523.
WestJet 2057, hold short of taxiway Papa.
Hold short of taxiway Papa, WestJet 2057. Tower, Air Canada 229er inbound runway 08 left.
Pasco 615, runway 13, line up and wait.
Runway 13 line up and wait, Pasco 615.
Air North 545, runway 08 left, clear to land, wind is 263 at 3 knots.
Runway 08 left clear to land, Air North 545.
WestJet 2057, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, WestJet 2057.
Jazz 8219er, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Jazz 8219er.
Pasco 615, contact departure. Encore 3326, contact departure.
Unable contact departure, Pasco 615.
Pasco 615, wind is 263 at 3 knots, runway 13 cleared for takeoff.
Contact departure, goodbye, Encore 3326.
Jazz 8079, runway 13, line up and wait.
Runway 13 cleared for takeoff, Pasco 615.
Sunwing 282, taxi to terminal via Mike Juliet.
Runway 13 line up and wait, Jazz 8079er.
Air Canada 246. What is going on
Taxi
with
to
you?
terminal via Mike Juliet, Sunwing 282.
Why can we not see any
Say again,
movement?
Air Canada 246. Tower, Delta 2482 inbound runway 08 left.
Cathay 888 heavy, runway 08 left, clear to land, wind is 263 at 3 knots.
Runway 08 left clear to land, Cathay 888 heavy.
So let's see where they're all going. They're all going in safe directions, that's good. So, Jazz 8079, wind is 263 at 3 knots, runway 13 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 13 cleared for takeoff, Jazz 8079er.
WestJet 1864, runway 13, line up and wait.
Runway 13 line up and wait, WestJet 1864.
Air North 545, taxi to terminal via Mike Juliet.
Taxi to terminal via Mike Juliet, Air North 545.
Pasco 615, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Pasco 615.
Air Canada 309 heavy, runway 08 left, clear to land, wind is 263 at 3 knots.
Runway 08 left cleared to land, Air Canada 309er heavy.
So what's the matter with you folks? He's finally moving. Air Canada is not. Air Canada 246, continue taxi.
Unable taxi, will advise when ready, Air Canada 246.
Air Canada 246, pushback approved, expect runway 13.
Ground, 1 tree pushback approved, Air Canada 246.
Pesco 119er, pushback approved, expect runway 13. Pesco 119er, continue taxi.
Ground, 1 tree pushback approved,
No,
Pasco 119er.
nothing working. Jazz 8079er, contact departure.
Unable taxi, will advise when ready, Pasco 119er.
WestJet 1864, wind is 263 at 3 knots, runway 13 cleared for takeoff.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Jazz 8079er.
WestJet 186, runway 13, line up and wait.
Runway 13 cleared for takeoff, WestJet 1864.
Cathay 888, heavy taxi to terminal via Mike Juliet. Oh, he's going
Runway
into the Air
13 line
Canada
up
spot.
and wait, WestJet
It's going to be a
186.
good one. Air Canada 229, runway 08 left, clear to land, wind is 263 at 3 knots.
Taxi to terminal via Mike Juliet, Cafe 888 heavy.
So our poor FedEx
Runway
has been sitting
08
here
left
for
clear to
31
land,
minutes.
Air Canada 229er.
But we don't have any chances, and as I said before, runway 08 right on the bottom is closed for maintenance, unfortunately. Cathay 888 heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Cafe 888 heavy.
And he's not moving either. Air Canada 309 heavy, exit at taxiway Mike 7. It's probably
Exit at taxiway Mike 7, Air Canada 309er heavy.
Hope it wasn't too late. Oh, it was okay, good. Because our Cathay has stranded. WestJet 186, wind is 264 at 3 knots, runway 13 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 13 cleared for takeoff, WestJet 186.
WestJet 1864, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, WestJet 1864.
Cathay 888 heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Cafe 888 heavy.
Okay, he's broken down it seems. Delta 2482, runway 08 left, clear to land, wind is 264 at 3 knots.
Runway 08 left clear to land, Delta 2482.
Delta 2482, exit at taxiway Mike 3.
Exit at taxiway Mike 3, Delta 2482.
Cathay is now moving. Wonderful, wonderful. That is good news. Good news. Great news. But unfortunately our 3 departures are somehow causing some issues. And Air Canada is not moving either. The tug has turned itself off. Air Canada 246, pushback approved, expect runway 13.
Ground, 13 pushback
Cannot
approved,
reactivate
Air
him.
Canada 246.
WestJet 186, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, WestJet 186.
Air Canada 309 heavy, taxi to terminal via Mike Juliet.
Taxi to terminal via Mike Juliet, Air Canada 309er heavy.
FedEx 142 heavy, runway 08 left, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 08 left line up and wait behind next landing aircraft, FedEx 142 heavy.
Oh, what a shame. These last 3 will just not be able to move. That is a bummer. He's twisting and turning. There's the Air Canada, he's not pushing out. There's the Pesco, he's not pushing out. Oh, horrible, horrible. Air Canada 229, I'll just let you wait there for a little while. That is so horrible. Delta 2482, exit at taxiway Mike 5.
Exit at taxiway Mike 5, Delta 2482.
So, unfortunately not much more we can do here. We won't be able to get the other 3 activated, so we'll just have to leave them. That's unfortunate. And let's have a look around and see here. Canada 229, our taxi to terminal via Mike Juliet.
Taxi to terminal via Mike Juliet, Air Canada 229er.
Okay. Let's finally we have our FedEx departure. You'll be able to leave in a second. We certainly moved up all around the way the back. Well, he needs it all. So that will be our final departure, so we can sort of check this scenario here. FedEx 142 heavy, wind is 264 at 3 knots, runway 08 left cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08 left cleared for takeoff, FedEx 142 heavy.
Air Canada 229, I continue. He's moving. Delta 2482, taxi to terminal via Mike 5 Mike Tango.
Taxi to terminal via Mike 5 Mike Tango, Delta 2482.
So let's do our final departure here, courtesy of FedEx. Would have had another 3 more, but it seems like our friendly Air Canada, Jazz and Pasco flights are giving us grief. Just turn this off here so we can enjoy the... There's the Cathay in the back that finally did activate. That is wonderful news. We've got the terminals in the back, and we've got the another Air Canada flight. And then we will see our stranded behind there near the tower. Here's another Air Canada flight. And then we will have the United coming up. The Delta flight, there it is, our final one. Alright. FedEx 142 heavy contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, FedEx 142 heavy.
So let's quickly speed things up and check out the... Oh, hold on. Cathay 888 heavy, hold position.
Hold position, Cathay 888 heavy.
So we're not going to put these in here anyway because he's got to go into this area here. The other one's down behind as well. So there's no real need to continue here anymore. And I would have to delete this Air Canada flight to get the others in. Well, we're not going to worry about that. So I hope you have enjoyed this session. Sorry that some of these aircraft just didn't feel like moving. One of these things. And as for the Twitch guys, I will get back to you in a couple of seconds. And as for now, this is something that I hope you have still enjoyed. And if you did, please like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Leave a comment down below. Tell your friends about this channel. And hopefully we'll be able to see you again next time. So, until the next time, this has been another presentation of TP Gaming. Thank you very much. Take care, everybody.